Once upon a time, in a bustling Yoruba village nestled between hills and rivers, there lived a wicked landlord named Chief Oletunji. He was feared by all, for he owned the largest stretch of fertile land and the most well-built houses in the village. But Chief Oletunji was not content with his wealth. He craved more power and control over his tenants. One rainy morning, a young farmer named Ode arrived at Chief Oletunji's compound. Ode was known for his honesty and hard work, but he had fallen behind on his rent due to a poor harvest. As Ode approached the landlord's grand house, he could hear raised voices and the clatter of farm tools. Inside, Chief Oletunji was arguing fiercely with an elderly widow, Mama Funk. She had lived on the edge of the village for decades, growing vegetables and raising goats to sustain herself and her grandchildren. Despite her frail appearance, Mama Funk stood her ground against the landlord's demands for higher rent. "You have no right to raise the rent again, Chief Oletunji. We can barely survive as it is," Mama Funk declared, her voice trembling with anger and fear. "You will pay what I demand, or I will have you and your grandchildren thrown out into the streets." Chief Oletunji bellowed, his face turning red with rage. Ode could no longer stay silent. Stepping forward, he spoke firmly, "Chief Oletunji, please reconsider. These people have nowhere else to go. It's not fair to exploit them like this." The landlord turned his icy gaze toward Ode, sizing him up. "And who are you to speak against me, boy? I am Ode, a farmer just trying to make an honest living. We all work hard to feed our families," Ode replied, his voice unwavering. Chief Oletunji sneered. "Very well, Ode. If you think you're so righteous, I challenge you to a contest. If you win, I will lower everyone's rent for a year. But if you lose, you and your family will work for me without pay for the rest of your lives." Ode hesitated for a moment, knowing the risks. But the plight of his fellow villagers strengthened his resolve. "I accept your challenge," he declared boldly. The village gathered in the central square the next day, eager to witness the contest that would decide their fate. Chief Oletunji and Ode faced each other, surrounded by a crowd buzzing with anticipation. The first challenge was a race through the forest to retrieve a rare medicinal herb. Chief Oletunji, confident in his abilities, sprinted ahead, but Ode, who knew the forest well, took a different path and reached the herb first. The second challenge involved climbing the tallest tree in the village to retrieve a golden eagle's feather. Chief Oletunji struggled with his fear of heights, while Ode, agile and fearless, ascended the tree swiftly and returned with the feather clenched in his fist. The final challenge was a wrestling match, a test of strength and stamina. Chief Oletunji, furious at his consecutive defeats, fought with all his might. But Ode, fueled by determination and the support of his community, managed to pin the landlord to the ground, emerging victorious. Defeated and humiliated, Chief Oletunji begrudgingly kept his word. He lowered the rents and treated his tenants with newfound respect. Ode became a hero in the village, known for his courage and willingness to stand up against injustice. And so, the village thrived under fairer conditions, with Chief Oletunji learning a valuable lesson about compassion and humility. Peace and prosperity returned to the land, thanks to the bravery of one young farmer who dared to challenge the wicked landlord.